Well, here we are. It has taken 5 seasons, probably a little bit quicker than I thought. I was probably, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7, but we are back in the Premier League. One of the founding members of the Premier League, Oldham, are back. Now, we just need to stay here. That's where it gets a bit tricky. Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 39 of Oldham to Ohm. And yes, we are Ohm or home. If you are enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed, if you would mean a lot. Trying to get 400, you can help me get there. It is free. So please consider subscribing. Don't forget to smash a like on there as well. I'd like to get the likes up on the video. So if you are watching, just hit that like button. It's also free. It just helps push the video out to more people. Anyway, guys, it is the start of the season. It is actually just before our first game against Aston Villa that we kick off. We are going to go through the whole regular host of usual beginning season shenanigans. We go through and then, we'll get into it. So, quick touch on finances. Our wage budget has gone up, but we are committed to spend a bit over that. We've still got $7.5 million in the transfer budget. I've actually spent money. It's crazy. And we've got just over $4.5 million in the bank balance. And we're a Premier League team. So, wherever that goes, we'll just, make more money, essentially, if we stay in the Premier League, which I really, really hope. The board obviously want us to attempt to avoid relegation from the Premier League and just be competitive in the Cups. The supporters actually got a B+. That's like the highest I've ever got. I'm going to show you last season, but literally when I got promoted from the Championship, the supporters were like, C+. So that's a bug got to be fixed. Club info, our junior coaching is up at 20 and our youth recruitment is 17, and we're upgrading those all the time, which is excellent. Transfers is the one that you've come to see. That's what everyone is all about. So let's go in there. We've got a few that have come in. I'll admit that. First player in, Emmanuel Osborne. He was released by Chelsea. He is just a youth prospect. 1.5 stars at the moment. Potential 4.5. So just hoover up those young kids, see what happens, and if nothing, you can flip them off for a profit. Our first actual signing that cost over 150k is Bright Ari Mbai. He is a central defender, or left back from Bayern Munich. He's also English, which is really good. I do like him. He's pretty solid on the game. A good central defender there. He's got some good stats. Still 24, can improve there as well. So it is nice to get him in. Like I said, 150k. A little bit of experience in Germany, former Chelsea youth player. We then got another player from Bayern Munich, Justin Janitzek. He is just on loan though. Once again, he's another central defender or left back. Pretty decent all-round stats. A lot of 12 here. Physically looks pretty good. So he has come into the team. Played okay in there. He's 11 games in the Bundesliga as well. So a little bit of experience there. We just need to shore up that defense. Christos Georgiou is a Cyprus midfielder who I've had my eye on for a while. He came from Shamrock Rovers for 425k. He's popped out to Austria because he couldn't get a work permit. Like, he's been playing in Ireland. He's not Irish, and he came through their youth system. It's so weird. Like, he could be Irish, but that wouldn't count anyway. But he couldn't get a work permit, which is so bizarre. I've had that problem actually with a few transfers not getting work permits, which is frustrating because usually in Premier League you just accept or appeal it and they get it. But he looks pretty good. He is potential 5 stars, and my scouts are saying he is a potential Premier League standard. So hopefully he goes away for a year, gets a bit of experience, gets that work permit, boom. Geir Arntzen is a centre-back. This is a director of football one. I'm not actually that impressed with him. He's come from Leeds, but you always wonder at this point, if they're being released by a Premier League team, why am I snapping them up? Technically, he's not very good. Oliver Bruss, he is a Danish right-back, 20 years old. You might see a theme here, getting those young players. He has come in from Midtjylland for 500k. Never played a game for them, and he's going to start in the Premier League today. exciting times. He looks good. He's 20, 4-star potential at the moment. I think it was 5 when I signed him, but he's pacey, he's good determination. I think he'll do a job, and he's better than what we had. Richard Foster, he was on loan last season. He has made the permanent move and is actually our highest ever transfer. $7.5 million. Yes, we chucked the boat out for this guy because I thought we need him. He's good. He's 20. He's English. I mean, what more can I say? 5-star potential. Great stuff. Goncalo Sosa has also signed. I forgot in his loan deal, I put in an optional fee of $500K. So I was like, yeah, we'll take him. But guess what? Doesn't get a work permit, even though I appealed. Even though he had a work permit last year in the championship, he can't get one now. So can't do that till October. He's coming as a star player. He's probably going to get annoyed soon, but he was happy to sign without it. I mean, I had to get him with his goal return last season. So that's why he's here, sort of. Carlos Rojas, he was the Chilean defender who came in on loan last year. Shock horror, didn't get a work permit, although he got one with us last year. Anyway, he's gone back out on loan to Chile to get some experience, and hopefully he can develop. If not, we can flip him, get a bit of money. Santiago Hezi, he is an Argentinian Syrian midfielder and possibly one of the best at the clubs. He looks really good, really solid all round. Gets forward wherever possible. Not sure about dives into tackle, but he is 4-star at the moment. He came from free from West Ham after they paid $2.2 million and played him 29 times, which was bizarre. But he's literally spent 1, 2, 3 seasons in the Premier League doing nothing. So hopefully he can kickstart his career with us. Lucas Bergstrom is a Finnish international goalkeeper who is, I thought it was also English. Yes, there's definitely a benefit there, mate, because then you'll be English. Anyway, 3 stars at the moment. I love his aerial reach and his jumping reach. He's huge at 204 centimetres. He came in for $670K from Everton. Rarely used, bit of championship experience with Stoke last season. I brought him in just because if we compare him with Magnus Norman, he's slightly better in the shot stopping, distribution and aerial, obviously with his height, but I'm going to stick with Norman. He's a little bit younger, so there could be, he's a first choice and Norman's also first choice, so I'm going to have to balance this. But I just thought if Norman's not up to it, we can get this guy in. He could be a little, he could just break it up a bit and hopefully give us some stability because we didn't have a decent backup either. Adamida has joined in on a free as well. I spoke about him a few episodes ago saying he is a really, really good all-round striker, especially for the championship, and he should score goals in the Premier League. He's got excellent physicals. His mental's good. These are good numbers. They're not great, but they're good. I'm surprised he's played 26 times for Ireland and not scored. But, 20 million, he's on a lot for us as well at 48K. But the fact that he was available for a free, I just had to snap him up. 14 goals last season in the championship. Struggled with Norwich. I'm assuming this is off the bench a lot. Yes, it is. He's about to get his career kick-started again, and I'm hoping he can keep us up. Billy Gilmore, he is on loan from Brighton and will join permanently. I forget how much for. $700K. I could not turn that down for 26-year-old Billy Gilmore. Once again, bolsters that midfield. Greater deep line playmaker down here, which is a role that I'm going to change to. Has been excellent in the friendlies. Once again, career. Brighton paid $7.5 million, 3 Premier League games. So I was like, 17. So I was like, I have to take him. Have to. At that price, Enes Salai is a left and right winger from Romania. Decent again. Once again, he is already worth almost 20 million, and we paid $2.5 million for him from Romania. It's just amazing how much you can get these guys for. How cheap you can get players for, and then their price just goes through the roof. And if they don't work out, you just flip them and make a ridiculous profit. It's crazy, but he comes in as probably one of the better players out on that wing. Physically good stats he needs for the wingers, off the ball, composure, crossing, dribbling, first touch, long shots isn't bad either. So hopefully he can come in and just bolster that wing position. Finn Stevens, he's come in, can play right back, can play left back. come from Brentford, limited sort of game time there. I do like him. He's probably better sort of as a championship sort of player. 2.5 stars, 3.5 potential, but once again, gives a really solid and just gives a nice option at left and right back, and he's English too. Wei Wei is an interesting one. Okay, so Wei Wei has come on loan from Shandong Taishan. Now, he's a right back. He's not too bad. He's got 5-star potential. He's also capped by China, so that's really good. He's going to explore his contract in just over a year's time. He's not on a lot of money. I am paying some money for him. Now, this is what happened. So I've got an optional future fee of 5.25. So when I signed him from Shandong, I was actually signing Chen Jinyu here, who looks pretty good. Okay, he's amazing. He's an amazing midfielder. And he's actually joining me on a free in January when his contract runs out. And he was like, I would like a player to settle. I was like, no problem, mate. I'll get Wee Wee in. And then forgot that he wasn't coming for 6 months. But Chinese international, 19 years old, and that is obviously going to boost some shirt sales up. Already played 105 games in the Chinese Super League, so I'm really happy about Shen Jinu coming in. Nicholas Mikkelsen is the second last signing so far. He's come in as a right back, can also play wing back. There is all full back. Fairly decent. Thai international, 40 caps, 7 goals, 28 years of age, cost 1.6 million from OB, where he's been playing quite regularly there as well. Just nice all-round stats, good physicals, runs with the ball down the right, which is handy, and is probably going to eventually start at right back. So really happy with Nicholas Mikkelsen. We are getting to the end of these signings. I know there's a lot. Last one is Fran Xavier Hock. He is a goalkeeper who we got from, we got him from Bayern. 7 games for Bayern. Was that 7 games? Yeah, for Bayern Munich too. Pretty decent. 2 stars at the moment, 4-star potential. Just snapped him up, 250k. I'm not going to sniff at that. And we'll give him some game time and see how he goes from there. Right, players out. As you can see, we bought 17.5 million worth of players. The players out is 10 million now. A lot. We released a lot of players. Charlie Werleins, Dave Robertson, Luke Matheson, Dilby Diaz, Josiah Linton, Jimmy Gowan, Will Armitage, Ronald Young, Jamie Davis. Most of those you don't really know, but a couple of big ones there, Jimmy Glover, etc. Jimmy Gowan, always call him Glover. Will Armitage. They're just not going to cut it in the Premier League. They're not Premier League players, so they were released. Players out last season. Towards the end, was there anyone? Gary Sanders has gone out on loan. Mitchell Roberts has also gone out on loan to Bradford City. The main sort of signing, like I said, players out on loan, a lot out on loan. Name of the game, Hayden Bland out on loan, Niz out on loan as well. Still rated at 4 stars, Niz. He's getting there slowly. We'll see how it goes. He could be good, I don't know. Sam Murray's gone out on loan, Harrison Ashby as well. But the big one is, where is he here? Dean Jennings. So this guy came through our youth system, went out on loan to National League, League One. Didn't really wow too much there. Anyway, West Ham came calling and were like, hey, we'll give you some money. I was like, no. It was really crap. He cracked it then and said, I want to go to West Ham. And I was like, well, you're not going until you get this much money, until we get 10 million. And he said, fine. Eventually we got to 10 million. He's now worth almost like a ridiculous amount of money. I can't believe how much this kid is worth now. Anyway, I don't overly rate him as a striker. Am I missing something here? He's okay. He's only 1.5 with a potential of 4.5. I thought for 10 million, we definitely can, invest that in that youth coaching and stuff, and we are. We are going through some other transfers. We'll just see how they go as we go. But I am conscious of the time. Our schedule, we lost the first 3 friendlies. Then we got in a bit of a winning form, played some Easy's team, but good draw with Betis, draw with Anderlecht, and a good win over Ghent there as well. So it hasn't been the best pre-season, but we're getting there. Staff, we're improving them. We're getting a few more scouts in to bump that up, and these spots here as well. But the coaching looks good as well. Tactics-wise, we're going to get there soon. Changing this to a deep-lying playmaker. that's really it, because it used to be a DM. Other than that, I'm going to leave it and see how it's going to go. Right. I apologise for the talking, but like I said, there was a lot of transfers to get through. This is going to be the team today to face Aston Villa. It is Norman in goal, Bruss at right back, Hughes and Foster in centre midfield, Kudo at left back, Billy Gilmore, Jones, Hezzy, Klanick, Bridgie, and Adam Eder up front. Due to injuries, Ian Paveda is out for 2 months. Wee Wee is also out for 4 weeks. No work permit. Dudzak's injured as well. I've got these two on trial here, Marco Nasty and Jude Soonsat-Bell. Probably going to move for Soonsat-Bell. 23 years old, would fit into this team. Awesome. So that's how we're lining up. The reason why I'm starting with like NS Sally on the bench and a couple of other players is we've got our combos and I'm going there. Mickelson should probably start doing just come in. As you can see, he doesn't have a squad number. Justin should probably stay there. Foster, but I don't know why I'm trying to justify this. There's not much that you could do if you say no, play him there. I mean, you can tell me about it in the comments. He wants 14. He's going to end up with 15 because who's got 14? Old Justy Just. 15 looks good. I'm pretty excited. The board and the supporters are predicting defeat for us today, which, all things considered, they've got Vardiol as well. Oh, how they get Vardiol? Anyway, Mudryk as well. They point the finger. Everyone expects to lose. Let's prove them wrong. Just a couple of bigs up to the likes of Magnus Norman, Benny Kuto, and those guys came from the national team. The freaking national team. That's crazy. 4-4-2 here for Aston Villa, and we are lining up in our traditional 4-3-3. Callum Jones, was he in League 2 with us? I think he was. But, I mean, our goalkeeper and left back started in the National League with us, which is crazy. And we've got our first highlight as I just encouraged the boys with some more. It's been quiet, and we haven't even had a shot on target yet, but it is Aston Villa with the ball now. Probing here, are we massively out of our depth? I mean, 17th at this point of the season is, if we didn't have to, I mean, this is such a cliche, but I would snap your hand off for 17th at the moment. As Klanick, Hezzy, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Oh, Hezzy has hit the post. That was an absolute cracking opportunity. And here we go again. Bridgie can't get the ball off Guardiol this time. I don't think he got it off him before, but Gabriel on the ball now. Fabian. Now to Mudryk on this left, cutting inside Gonzalez. Guardiol now overlapping Mudryk. And, there it is. Terry Moffey scores Villa's first goal. That's gutting. It's gutting because we should have scored down the other end to make it 1, and it would have been 1-1. But we're still not looking outplayed just yet, he says. Oh, we've got a free kick. Billy Gilmore here. Come on, Billy. He's whipped it in. Oh, no, it's gone over. I thought I saw the net ripple and I was excited. I've got some bookings. We're not out of it yet. It's relatively even. We're going to go into the sheds and point the finger. Satisfactory at best, but we have to go out and have to be better. And we'll do all this. Oh, we've got a highlight. It is a Villa corner and Norman comes and takes it. Norman now goes long. Ida knocks the ball on. Bridgie. Oh, Bridgie tires a little chip. And we'll demand some more. Martinez rolls it out to camera. Thought Adam Eder was going to snatch that there. Is it Eder or Ida? I'll just probably flick between the two just to annoy everyone. Gonzalez now. Aston Villa. This is dangerous. Guardiol as well. Leon Bailey's missed. Thank God for that. Jones. Gilmore back to Bruss. Bruss on the ball. I thought he was going to use it there. Hughes and Gilmore. Foster, not playing that well. Back to Foster. Oh my God. Yeah, we might take Foster off. He's not playing well. All right, it is going to be some early substitutions. It is going to be a Janet Zek on for Foster because he's not playing great. Mickelson is going to come on for Oliver Bruss. Benny Couto's not having a good one. Santiago Hetzi is not playing too well. We're going to bring Noel John. Yeah, we'll bring on Noel John. And we'll just do a little bit of a swap around there. And Adami's not playing well. Bridgie, so it's Sally. So the 4 changes there. 4 debutants. It's just the 3. We're only 1-0 down, so it's not bad. That is not bad at the moment. Mickelson on the ball now. Finds Gilmore. Gilmore goes across to Niall John. Straight to Guardiola as Aston Villa on the ball now. Would be looking Callum Jones potentially for a substitute for Solace maybe. Probably Solace. Mickelson nicks that ball. Gilmore now onto the Bayern player on loan, Benny Couto. So much magic from him throughout the years, but he could be out of his depth and we could be 2-0 down. Magnus Norman does a great save as Couto clears, but only as far as Bailey. I was going to say it is Aston Villa on the attack again, but then they're not. Right, we're going to go back into our tactics board, and this time I think it is going to be Solace on for Jones there like that, and just the 1 substitution because we can't make any more because we made 4 before. And we're all done and dusted for the moment. Hopefully we can nick another one here. We're going to shout at the boys if I can click on that button. Feel like we should have got a goal. We're worth a goal at the moment. Magnus Norman's kept us in this. Villa with an XG of 2. Grab one here would be a great one. Here's Sally. Solace. Sally. Oh, Ennis Sally has scored his first goal for Oldham. And Oldham's first goal in the Premier League in about 33 years, we'll call it. We've equalised late on in the game. Great play here from the new boys, Mickelson. Sally comes into Solace. A great little touch there. And Sally in the back of the net. Get in. That's what I'm talking about. It's that grit and determination that is going to save our bacon. Or could we get a set piece here? There will be limbs. If this goes in. Couto. It's headed away by Boubacar Kamara. But we're on the attack again. It's Benny Couto. Solace, provider. He was provider, and now he's the scorer, and we are in the lead against Aston Villa. Oh my God, I said there'd be limbs if it went in. It's pretty close to limbs at this point in time. I cannot believe this. Benny Couto with some magic there as well. He always pulls it out of the bag at the end here. Maybe I should now be time wasting here, but it is Aston Villa on the ball. The substitutions, if you have a look at substitutions, they have been pretty good. Solace has been excellent. Saleh as well. And the old guard, Benny Couto. I say old guard, he's only, 24, 25? Proving his worth in the Premier League with an assist on his Premier League debut. He's Adam Eder now. Finds Billy Gilmore. He goes over the top. It is Klanik. Is it going to be a third for Oldham? Benny Couto again. Adam Eder. Adam Eder's gone down. It's a penalty. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got a penalty. Oh my God. It's been awarded. It has been awarded. It is going to be Adam Eder to take the penalty now. Can he get a goal on his debut for Oldham? That was the worst penalty ever, mate. You have penalty taking of 16. 16. We've done it. We've scored our first Premier League win on our debut against Aston Villa of all teams. Wow. Look at this. They had an XG of 2. Ours was 2.5. Magnus Norman was awesome on his Premier League debut. Adam Eder, seriously, mate. Your penalty taking of 16 and you missed. That was the worst penalty ever. My God, Boubacar Kamara had a poor game. Martinez was good though. Mudryk was good, but we get the chocolates today. There it is, young Oldham Athletic shining against Aston Villa. Very even game, but we come out at the top. Sal doesn't like the officiating, but Solis was excellent. Well done, mate. Premier League kicks off. Or isn't it? Yeah, excellent. Well, we are fifth in the Premier League, and I'd take that to finish there at the end of the season. That would be amazing. We get our first win over Aston Villa. We actually play Newcastle in a couple of days. Watford, who came up with us as well. Who else came up with that? Nottingham Forest came up in the end. So good on them for coming up, as they should have. But I'm going to play a couple of games. We'll probably get past this Carabao Cup second round. Liverpool. I'm going to come back for Liverpool. Maybe come back to Liverpool and maybe try and extract some revenge after that FA Cup defeat last season. And we'll be at home for that one as well. And we might do Leicester there. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you've watched all this way and you're not yet subscribed, come on. This is going to be a crazy, crazy season. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.